there's a massive difference between grief and despair. Despair doesn't have hope. Despair is when you're lost to grief. Grief is something you can live with hope, because in the end, the purpose that he finds, and I think this is true of art and kind of life in general, you know, it's paying attention, isn't it? It's a Mary Oliver quote. Attention is the beginning of devotion, and anything that involves an act of devotion becomes a sacred act. So therefore you are then engaged with something of profound meaning, whether that's in your work, whether that's with your family, whether that's in your belief or your practice, or how you relate to the world at large. And, you know, I mean, casual point, if you are in despair, if you are depressed, the minute you start to pay attention to yourself, say you go for a walk, you do some exercise, being in your body is an immediate way to release yourself from going inward. You're going outward, and it starts to relinquish the anchor of despair and give you hope. It gives you something else outside of what despair is, which is a singular trap circle of thought. And I think art has a magnificent power to do that in every form, you know, whether it's a painting or something in nature or a piece of prose or poetry. You know, every art form you can imagine, every observation you can make has something of hope, has the clarity of the divine in it, in my opinion. In some way, shape or form, you can seek that out. And it is a choice. And once you make that choice, it becomes hopeful.